Hey guys, my name is Ryan,
And my name is Muska.
and welcome to Overwatch Central. So this is something that you guys actually really wanted. We weren't going to do it, but we decided, seeing as you wanted it, we'd do it. We're going to go through just a couple of the cosmetic stuff here. You can see how much that I've unlocked, and we're going to go over stuff that we've got, stuff that we really want to get, and just generally some things that we like and dislike about the system as a whole, because now we, the sort of novelty of it's worn off a bit, and we can get a better grasp of what it's all actually about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who asked for videos that would just show off all of the skins, and I guess this is kind of one, but we didn't just want to do a straight up recording of all the skins, because that's already been done, and we kind of knew that a lot of people would do it. There's a lot of websites that have put out like image galleries of all the legendary skins and all that stuff. So don't worry, like you're gonna see a bit of it here when we mention stuff, but we'll try to link something as well, so you can just look at a bunch of pictures of them if you want to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess we'll talk a bit more about how we feel about the progression system now that we played even more. And
yeah, level 33. I think Miska is level 37.
Yes,
and it's just level 40. I know that Astroshi is now like level 50 something, and the sort of plaque that you get for your portrait is staggeringly good looking.
Yes, the level 50 wings.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can throw it in.
But we'll crack on. We'll go from the left. We'll try not to be too long with all of this. So we'll start with Bastion. I think first and foremost, the main thing you want to go over is skins, because everything else
I think mainly
is cool,
skins, just
especially like highlight intros are very cool, but sprays, voice lines, heroic poses, emotes as well, are just like pretty average, I'd guess.
Yeah, so the Bastion skins are like, there's really not much like added to them. They're like color variations and all, but when it comes down to it, they're all very similar, except obviously Overgrown, which isn't released yet because it's an Origins skin, so we can't use that one. There's no way to unlock it, and it's gonna come with the Origins edition of the game. It honestly looks really good here in game. I actually like it. And the little flowers have their own little physics, I've also noticed. And his bird that I can't remember the name of now.
Maybe you can. Ganymede.
And so the Bastion ones are pretty cool. I think I have the Dawn one. Yeah, I have the Dawn one, the pink Bastion, which I kind of like.
I find it interesting that his head's still white on the sort of basic ones. Highlight intros are fantastic.
Yes, they're great. Oh.
I mean, it's not going to be too difficult to get played a game as Bastion, so that would be money well invested.
Yeah.
As you can see, I finally spent that money. I will show you what on, and yeah, I think they're the best thing that's been added. Some of the skins are a little bit, they're just recolours, and for 75 currency, that's not a bad thing. But some of the epic skins, I guess we're calling these sort of like rare, and these epic like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly. Blue rare, pink or purple are epic, and these sort of yellowy, orangey ones are legendary. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's just get to Diva, because we need to go through these fairly quickly.
I have the White Rabbit skin, which is
I
nice.
don't have a single skin for Diva, but I do like the Carbon Fiber and the White Rabbit one are both really good looking, actually.
I think all of the skins for Diva are quite nice.
Yeah, they are actually.
The emote, which you start off with, which you have to unlock. Some of the heroic poses are quite cool.
We had yesterday we played a bunch of Diva games, and we had a bunch of different colors. I think everyone had their own color in our team, which was really nice actually. And so it's again recolors, but if you have several on your team, it looks great. And if you just sort of line them up and all, but yeah, obviously the remodels that the legendary skins, like most of them have, are a bit more exciting, but these are still pretty good looking.
These are nice. There are some heroes that I don't think have nice skins at all, and ironically they're the heroes that I play the most. Going on to Genji skins are alright, I suppose. They're quite nice colours differences that you can
I don't really like any of them, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like any of them.
The Carbon Fiber one's nice.
Yeah, I guess the silver one's alright, but then again, it's not much different from the classic one.
Yeah, exactly. It's just silver.
So none of this stuff is very exciting. I'm sure some people will love the carbon fiber one, but I just there's something about the color scheme that just doesn't work for me really.
The Shuriken highlight intro is fantastic. This is the unsheathing the sword was the one we saw a lot with Surefour.
Yeah, exactly. Surefour had the unsheathing the sword, which is a really cool one. It was also used in the second gameplay trailer. Like the start of it is actually the last bit you see in the gameplay trailer, except it's cut off.
Yeah.
So that's how they made those.
Moving
Next
on
one.
to Hanzo, who...
Hanzo.
This is another thing that I don't necessarily like. Hanzo's amazing. He has 4 legendaries, and then you go to heroes like D.Va and Genji, who have none. Now, I'm sure that they add them into the game before launch. I think every hero will have a legendary by launch. And I'm sure that they will add more, but it's just excessive amount of legendaries on Hanzo.
Yeah. I think this is because the artists that did these just love Hanzo, honestly. And a lot of people love Hanzo for like his aesthetics, like his costume, and just like the whole sort of just Hanzo in general. But these legendary ones are super cool. Like the Lone Wolf and Okami one have a special ult where it's like wolves instead, and they're howling and all that, and it's amazing. These are some of the best legendary skins. It's a shame I can't play Hanzo for shit.
Yeah.
And but these are still really cool. The young Hanzo ones, the young Master and young Hanzo, have a bit of a different sort of shout for the ultimate, but it's not as cool as the Lone Wolf and Okami one, in my opinion. Other than that, I'd say the recolors are still pretty good looking. I kind of like the dragon one actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not too shabby. Like all of them look pretty good.
Junkrat.
Yeah, Junkrat.
Very good skins. I got the Ash one, which is too different.
Yeah, it's just a bit white, I guess.
I think the Jailbird one is probably the nicest.
Jailbird one's really cool, but everyone's kind of getting it, and I kind of think I don't like how some of these skins are just like kind of white. Like if you look at Ash and Jailbird, for example, they're not
toasted
too
as
different.
Well. Toasted is great.
Yeah, I got the toasted one because I wanted something a bit different to the sort of recolor, because this is there's a little bit more to it. The rip tire isn't as nice as the Jailbird rip tire, which is really good looking.
We've also been trying to buy the most annoying voice lines as well, and Junkrat's a pretty epic one.
I have the bring, and then there's tick tock, which is super annoying as well. D.Va, actually, we already went over her, but she has a winky face one, which we all spam when we play D.Va. We just run at the enemy and we all go, winky face.
The best things in life, winky face. Here I come, winky face. Here I come, winky face.
Yeah, that's how bad it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that like, I wonder what a legendary skin for Junkrat would look like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be either. I don't know much about his lore other than the whole, Junkertown thing with Roadhog, but yeah.
We'll try not to go through all of the heroic intros, but this one definitely needs a mention. The unfortunate one. I think that's is it Dantia that has that one?
Yeah, but someone else also does. I know Dantia has that one, but I'm sure someone else that we know have it. I've got the I'm flying one, where he stands on top of his concussion mine and just shoots himself away.
I do.
Cool one.
Going on to Lucio, I do not like these skins. I think they could be so much cooler.
The Lucio ones are terrible, to be just completely straight up. They're terrible. None of them look very interesting. The neon one just looks weird to me, and it's just a bit odd. I actually have the Synesthesia one, just because I got it in a random drop, and I thought it was a rare one, but apparently it's an epic one.
Yeah.
It just seems like a recolor to me. Can't see anything else that's
I do like the drop
it.
the beat intro. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Lucy has some decent highlight intros actually.
I don't really like the In the Groove one. I think it's a bit
no,
weird.
In the Groove is a bit weird.
I also noticed that's the thing that the Overwatch Twitter uses when they link to some like music or some like remix of like the title track. McCree,
exactly.
as you can see, I have the Gambler legendary skin, which is fantastic.
Oh, it looks so good. Like, look at the robot arm. Like, just turn him around so people can see. Like, it looks so good. Like, the detail on it is just so nice. The
It
revolver
also says
itself.
Hold'em on his belt instead of Banff, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's
Again, I wish I
amazing.
could play him a lot better because he is a very, very cool character.
Mm-hmm. The other
Yeah.
McCree skins are kind of like, I don't really like any of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe the Ebony one looks alright. It's not great actually, but it's alright. But yeah, I do like the Gambler one. It's really cool.
Yeah.
There's not much
Fly
more to say
through.
about that
We're-
really.
We're
Highlight
already
interests
taking a while.
are. Yeah. Let's just get started actually. Like, next one, May skins, Firefighter one, looks awesome. I never play May. I don't understand all the hype around May, but some people just love her, and I can't really say I do, honestly. It's
I think the
yeah.
skins are quite nice. I think they suit pretty well.
yeah, like, people have fun when they play May, and you can't kill people and all that. Of course you can, like, it's not like she's a worthless hero. I just think that there's always gonna be a better pick, so I just don't like May in general, really, to be completely honest. But Firefighter and Rescue May even are
Brilliant.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, too good.
Mercy skins. Some people love them. Some people hate them.
I really like them, honestly. I don't have any of them.
I think
I
I,
really
would
like
want
them.
one of the Valhalla, like the Valkyrie one. I think is my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. Same here, I think. After that, I think I kind of like Devil a lot more than Imp.
I quite like. I like Imp and Devil. This Battle Angel intro is pretty cool. It's a shame you're not really going to see much of it.
Yeah,
But
the
hopefully, they
the
said that they're going to
Battle
change a lot of
Angel
stuff with
one is
Play the Game.
cool. Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully we do get to see more Mercy Play the games that aren't just broken stuff like we've had in the past.
Yeah, we've had some broken experiences with that.
Farah
Okay.
has probably the two nicest epic skins in the game.
I don't know about that, actually. I think that goes to Reinhardt, but
That's true.
these
I
do
do
look
like
cool
the
as
Anubis
well.
Jackal though. The security chief is
Yeah.
alright. It's okay.
I like the security chief quite a lot, actually, just because it's not as, like, glossy as the other one.
Yeah.
So I like it, honestly. I think it looks cool. The helmet's a bit more sort of old school as well, which is, it's nice.
Yes.
I like it. Looking forward to that in the
Again,
Origins edition.
awesome legendary skins.
Yes, fantastic legendary ones. Blackwatch Race is again Origins edition. Not able to unlock it in any way right now.
I think that's the
Mariachi
one
and
I
El
would use
Blanco.
anyway.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
would totally use that one. I would use it. I would totally use the Blackwatch Race. Mariachi and El Blanco. There are a lot of people who want these actually.
Yeah.
Haven't
I was
seen
tempted
too
to
many
buy it, but I
people
don't
have
play
them.
enough Reaper for it to be viable.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Reinhardt-
Though, like the guitar as well.
I
Reinhardt
prefer
has
the Paragon
some of the best
skin.
ones. I know you do, and I prefer the Bundeswehr one. But both, this is what I mean. Like, these two epics are so much better than, like, the Lucio epics, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, I'll have to add, because a lot of people probably don't know, that the Bundeswehr one actually has facial animations. So he does have proper facial animations for all the highlight intros and all that stuff.
And just
And
look
it's
at the
great.
Black Hat, Blood Hat ones. I mean,
Yeah, those
it's
look
crazy how good that is.
Yeah.
I think I
look
prefer
great.
the Black Hat one. overall.
Yeah, I prefer the Blackheart one as well.
And More Stretcher Required is a great.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that Draz has.
Yeah, Dress is that one. It's I think it's the best one. Victory Pose is actually the flex one. Is really cool. I have that one. It's
Yes.
a really, really good one.
Moving on to Roadhog, we have some, again, Pigpen is a great skin. Totally
Yeah.
worth 250. Stitched is pretty good as well. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Again, none of these are too different from the original ones, but they still look really good. But the legendary ones are both amazing.
Yeah.
I really
It's
like the Mako one, apparently.
I like the
Mako
Toe
one
one
is
more, I
just...
think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, both are awesome in their own way. I like that Mako one has, like, the anchor for the hook and all. Like, oh, shit. It's just so good.
It's pretty cool.
All the little details and everything just looks... So Looks great. Love it.
Oh. Don't think I ever saw that one before, actually.
Which one?
The Say Cheese highlight intro. I've seen the Little Piggy one, because I think that's the one that Tommy has.
Yeah,
I do like the Say Cheese one.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
good.
just sums up Roadhog pretty well. Soldier. I like his 2 epic skins. You don't.
No, I really don't. I don't like either of them. Again, Bone one, I'm not sure what this sort of trend with keeping the, having a sort of white skin for the rare here, and then having Bone, which basically is just white as well, except the mask's a bit different. It doesn't make much sense to me. The golden one is just, golden stuff in games, I think, is some of the...
Actually, now that you mention it, I think I prefer the
stuff.
white one over Bone.
Yeah, exactly. This is what
Commander
I mean.
Morrison's pretty cool, though.
Commander Morrison is, I want this skin, so bad. It looks so good. Just because there's, the Overwatch branding.
Yeah.
Looks great. Shit, I can't wait for the Origins edition and for the game launch, just for all these cool cosmetics.
Symmetra. Symmetra has 2 legendary skins. One is very cool. The Lore Watch guys really enjoy the Vishka one.
Yeah.
Because of the sort of... guess it's more Origins, I suppose. But the Devi one is something else.
Yeah, it's... Just because of the sort of skulls there on the hip reminds me of Witch Doctor in Dota. And yeah, it's a bit of that sort of vibe there, but still this...
I do like the Regal and Utopia one. I have the Technomancer one, which is...
I have the Utopia one. It actually, I think it looks alright. I think it looks pretty good.
I don't think I've seen you play the games from Symmetra either. Oh no, you have one of them.
I have one of the highlight intros, yeah. Again, play of the game of Symmetra happens sometimes on King's Row if you hold the first point, because you have so many turrets zapping stuff right at the first choke. That's about it, though. But yeah, the real one actually looks pretty good.
Torbjorn's chopper and deadlocks are amazing.
Fantastic. They changed the turret as well, and do note that he does have a sort of tire iron instead of a sort of tire iron crowbar thing instead of the usual hammer, which is I like
the wooden
good.
one. The wooden one's pretty good.
What, the wood clad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, but the chopper and deadlock one are amazing. I really want them. And I still haven't gotten the play of the game as Torbjorn since I bought this one, but I have the highlight intro refreshing, which is a bit weird, but I just wanted to get it because it was so odd.
Again, Tracer having 5 legendary skins is a bit too much. I find it a bit crazy. They are all amazing though. I do like the T-Racer one. It seems that nobody else does.
I know a few people who like it. I don't dislike it, but I just think that it's I like the punk and the ultraviolet one more. Both of them I just like more because they're a bit different from the normal Tracer one, and the T-Racer one is basically just her things on the arms and the back look a bit different, and then the helmet. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Slipstream I really want though, because Slipstream is it's so cool. It's
the Widowmaker
the sort of
ones
lore
are,
for it as well.
The Widowmaker ones are weird as hell.
They're weird, yes, but I kind of like him actually. I
like the
I don't really like
one.
Odette as one as or Odile, or I'm sure it's French or something. We're butchering it, but and someone's gonna point it out in the comments. But I do think they look pretty cool. I think Curse has the the green tinted one like Odile, and Noir looks good, but the hair is almost a bit too much. It's a bit weird, but it's cool. It looks cool.
Winston probably has the best legendary in the game so far.
Safari is... it's so
Do you know what I like as well? That I was a bit worried to begin with because they said they wanted their skins to just sort of be based around the lore of heroes. Hence why sort of the Origins Edition stuff came out. I like the fact that they've got ridiculous stuff like this. I think there will be people that were like, I don't think Winston ever goes on safari in his lore. And
and then there's also the fact that he's got like this mustache, beard, and the like the different glasses and the hat. You know, it's a bit ridiculous, but it's so good though.
Even the underwater and marine one are pretty great.
Yeah, they're all good. Like especially that the like underwater and like the undersea and marine one have this sort of like little sort of oxygen tubes as the jump pack, but the safari one has this sort of I guess just this, it's like his luggage really. It's just a sort of it doesn't really look like a jump pack anymore, but it's still, you know.
I do like the glasses highlight intro.
Jump pack. Yeah.
I can imagine that'll look even better on a safari skin. Holy shit. Look forward to that. Zarya again, kind of disappointed. The industrial skin is.
It's alright. It's not
it's
great.
It's alright. It's a bit. But Midnight at Dawn are just pretty bland.
Yeah, they're very bland. But I think what's cool about the industrial one is that at least there's like. It's not just the same Zarya, it's like a kind of completely different Zarya. Yeah. I wonder how the weapon looks actually. I don't know if that looks any different. It should, I think. That's something we'll look into, I guess.
The final person, Zenyatta, who I have the Ra skin for, and you have the Zenyatta skin.
Yes. Both look great, honestly.
Yeah.
And there's no special effect to them, as in like no special ult effect, but they look fantastic.
Yeah. Again, that's something that I wish we saw more of to make the legendary skins a bit more legendary. I'm sure this is something that they'll probably be working on, and you know, it's important for the art team to keep making stuff, you know, for their own sanity probably, that they're just constantly drawing up new skins, and it's sort of more money that Blizzard can make from this, that they can keep the game going even if people buy it. You know, it's great. The cosmetic system's great. I find the sprays a little bit too much. I think there's so many, and the voice lines as well. You know, you tend to just get packs that are full of sprays and voice lines, and that's about it. Emotes are pretty cool, victory poses are pretty cool, highlight intros are amazing, and some skins are great, but voice lines and sprays, we rarely use them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
True.
It's nice to have, I suppose, but I would much rather have more exciting stuff in it. And as well, I kind of touched on this yesterday with the loot boxes. When you get a loot box and it drops down, it lights up with a colour, which automatically tells you what's in that crate. So if you get a blue rare pack, the most that you will get is some blue stuff. So let's say, for example, you get a Genji skin, which is still really lucky. You might just get
like a voice line, like a rare voice line.
I don't know what to buy next. What stuff do you really want? What
I don't
thing,
know, honestly.
If you had the currency to buy anything, what would you get?
Maybe one of the Torbjorn legendaries actually, or the Safari one for Winston.
I think
I'd get this. Yeah, I'd get the Safari one because I play Winston a lot more. He's almost in my top 5, if not in my top 5 most.
Or a Mercy actually. I haven't played as much Mercy as I used to, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the cosmetic system in a very brief, very very brief look.
And all the skins really. Honestly,
yeah,
like
mostly,
pretty much all the skins.
That's what we think. I play a lot of Zarya, a lot of Lucio, and I'm super disappointed with the skins for those two especially. But some heroes have amazing skins, so it's give or take.
There's stuff to look forward to, but just not for all heroes just quite yet. Anyway,
you got any ideas for skins?
Oh God, that's a difficult question. I really don't know actually.
I'd like to see would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'd like to see a Genji one that's not with the current suit. That would be cool actually. And then I kind of want something else for Zarya. I definitely want something like really different for Lucio. Maybe somewhere where his outfit's a lot different. Like it's an actual remodel and not just a reskin.
Yeah.
Because I'd like a good Lucy skin, because Lucy is a really good hero. And
Like a
she's useful.
90s skin would be cool, like him wearing 3D
Yeah.
glasses and just rollerblades, like normal rollerblades.
Oh, that'd be great.
Like just a nostalgia.
That'd be fantastic, actually.
But yeah,
Anyway, I
that's-
think we should sign off here, because we've been on for quite a while now. Yeah, so hope you all enjoyed this. And
like
it was
this video if you
pretty
want to
heavily
see
requested.
more high quality content like this.
Yeah. And I guess we'll see you next time, tomorrow. Bye.
Take care. Bye.